Hello Facebook ads people, I'm Konstantinos, and today I'm going to show you another example of how you can scale efficiently with Advantage Plus campaigns. This is not a secret, this is something that we have discussed several times before. Basically, we were talking about Advanced Plus campaigns and we were saying that Advanced Plus campaigns are really dominant campaigns when it comes to their ads. So when you see one ad that is taking actually all of the budget, you can see that maybe the other ads are not taking any budget. So I thought, what if we duplicate the campaign and this time remove the one ad over there that it was taking all of the budget? It was winning so far, whatever. We leave the campaign, keep operating there, but this doesn't mean that there are not other winner creatives over there. Maybe some weaker creatives over there, but this doesn't mean that they cannot give us more money. If we want to respect the work of the people that are creating our ads just test efficiently, we can say that you can duplicate the campaign and just remove the ad that was taking all of the budget and just test the rest of the ads. And there are several cases that this thing is working because apparently you have more winning creatives inside that they just didn't have the chance to spend to show you that. And I have one live example which actually worked really well. I would like to share it with you. Maybe it's going to inspire you. Maybe you have one campaign right now that you have 10 creatives and one of them is taking all of the budget. And let's go to my PC and let me show you. Guys, I would like to interrupt this video to talk to you about one of my favorite brands. So for all of you that you have been here since the start of the channel, you have seen that only one thing hasn't changed. And this is the glasses that I'm wearing. A lot of times I get comments from people asking about the glasses, which one is the brand, and the brand is called Barner, and actually I had the privilege of working with them. Right now I can also give you a discount so that you can also buy these glasses. But before I even give you the code that you can find also in the description, of course, and the link to get 10% discount, let me tell you a little bit about the glasses and why I prefer them. So because I'm all day on my PC doing ads or doing the other things that I have to do, I used to have a lot of headaches, and then I have just seen one of their ads. It was this ad with the laser that it was actually showing if you are wearing glasses to block the blue lighting, and I didn't know about the blue lighting. Okay, maybe it's my mistake, but I didn't know it, and then I realized that maybe this is the issue. So I started using them, I started wearing them. Just so you know, I have zero issues with my vision. I have the vision of a hawk. I can even read things on 100 meters, and there's no issue with that, but I used to have a lot of headaches. I said, okay, I will try it. And then as I tried it, my headache stopped completely. I had zero issues. So if you are watching this video, and most probably you are also in front of your PC for several hours, if you don't know about it, let me tell you that this was a solution for me. At that point, I can tell you that all of my friends are using them, all of my students are using them, all of my personnel is using them. This is not just an ad to convince you to buy something, it's just something which is coming from my personal experience and really helped me and improve my life. I was always trying to get a discount with them because as I told you since the beginning of the channel, we're not going to have anything, we're not going to promote anything that we don't believe in. Use the code that you see over here, 10% discount for all of you, and you're also helping the channel if you want to. And let's continue with the video. So let's go and let's talk about this ad account. This is not a big ad account. Basically, it's actually spending 300 per day. Okay, it's in euros. And let's discuss a little bit of what we have. If we see this month, we can see that we have this campaign over here, which is an Advantage Plus with some creatives, okay? And we can see that there is a very strong dominant ad inside, okay? We have 2.72, we had a scattered sale on another one, and we can see some checkouts on the others, but they didn't have a sale. So all of the budget is going to this one. When you have cases like this, don't you feel like the other 7 ads that you have inside here, they didn't get enough chances? And you can see that they have some checkouts and stuff. So you immediately notice that there is not an issue, you know. You can also see that this one is getting crazy cost per click, actually. Crazy. And these ones are getting something decent. This doesn't mean that the others, they cannot have sales, okay? As we can see here, I have duplicated this campaign and I removed the one ad that was taking all of the budget. So if we come inside here, we can see that we have 7 ads. And you can see that these ads are also getting sales. Of course, I need to optimize this campaign further, okay? It's not as powerful as the first one, but it doesn't mean that it's not profitable, you know? So I'm spending another 100. On the other case, what would you do is that you were just going to spend the 100 that you had and you had to do new creatives and all of that. But what if with the same assets that you paid or you created on your own, which is your time, which is also valuable, you can do another campaign for 100, not touching the campaign that you have there, just leaving it alone, and just do another campaign that you have over here. Over here we see an advanced plus that we most probably need to optimize, but this is for another video for advanced plus optimization. We're getting some decent results on the average. I'm not very happy with the ROAS that we're getting on the winning ads. I do believe that this one is the problematic, which is coming over here, but still I'm seeing checkouts and stuff, so I'm going to wait on that. My checkout ratio here, it's 1 to 2. Okay, so over here we're still getting 1 to 2, so nothing more to improve. I'm going to give it some more time. It just spent so far 1,500, while the other one has spent 1,600. How is it saying outside 700 and inside? Oh, so it spent only 700. So it's running for 7 days. Most probably I need to grow some balls now and actually close one of them just to see what is going to happen. You know something? Let's do it together. Maybe it's going to be the start of another video. So this one has 5 sales, this one has 3 and 6. All of them, they have normal conversion rate, which is 1 every 2. 1 purchase every 2 checkouts. I'm going to go by closing this one. And we're going to see now all of this budget which is going to leave, how it's going to be distributed among the ads. Don't forget that here we're not lowering the budget because still we haven't reached to the point that we want to say to Facebook, okay, we don't want to optimize anymore. We just want the situation to stay like this. So I did it, and maybe I will do another future video to show you the results of the change that I did and how it went. But just so you know, if you're wondering, it's a risky gamble move, but I don't care so much. Do you know why? Because my first campaign is doing really well, so this is my scaling now. So even if it fails, fine, okay? But I didn't touch my original campaign, increasing the budget or doing any change. So in the new campaign, which I'm trying things and I'm scaling, I can do whatever I want. I hope that this video is going to help you. It's going to inspire you to do some of your scalings like this. I know that a lot of you are using this strategy because I have mentioned it in the past, and I also use it in several other ad accounts, and it's working very well, and I can see on the comments that also other people use it. So that was the live example. One thing that I want to clarify before we close the video is that you need to be careful that I'm referring to same creatives. For example, if you have a campaign that all of the creatives are videos, then do it. If you have a campaign which has all of the creatives inside being static images, then do it. If you have mixed things, for an advanced plus campaign to steal all of the budget, if you have, for example, 1 video and 5 images, all of the budget is going to go to the video. We have videos explaining why this is happening. The same goes with a catalog. If you have a catalog and normal creatives within the advanced plus with the catalog, all the budget is going to go to the catalog. This doesn't mean, of course, you can always duplicate, you know, and go and do that, but I would not mix them at the first place over there, okay? Because it's riskier like this, okay? Because on the one side you have, for example, 10 images, you test them in an advanced plus campaign and you see that one of them is working, so you're trying to test the other 9 or 8 or 7. On the other hand, you're doing a catalog with images, the catalog is working, but you don't know if any of the images is actually working, so you're not seeing any data or any one sale here and there or several checkouts in one of the creatives in order for you to have an indication that maybe you have other winners. So just be careful with that, how you're grouping things within the Advantage Plus. If you want to learn more, you can check my book, my course, and on my website, of course. And until we meet again, guys, be creative and be consistent.